Hi, Ask a Manager. I recently accepted my dream job. I've since learned that the company does not give out raises. Hi, we're so glad to have you here. There's one thing that I did forget to mention as part of your onboarding. We don't actually do annual raises, we just do small annual variable bonuses depending on performance. I hope that's okay with you. Oh, I didn't realize that. Yeah, I guess that's fine. I'm getting by on my current salary in expensive city for now and hadn't planned to ask for a raise for at least a year, but I worry that I've hamstrung myself by not negotiating for more initially. I'm happy in my position, but have no growth opportunities aside from lateral transfers, which don't interest me because I love my work and I love my team. I realize my best option may be to negotiate for other perks, but I already enjoy ample PTO and a generous work from home policy. I might sound like an entitled millennial, but I have medical bills and student loans. I could definitely use a little more cash. I'm tracking my accomplishments, owning my development, and brainstorming extra projects to show my increased value for an eventual conversation around salary with my boss. Is there anything else I can do in this situation aside from get a side gig, move to the suburbs to save money, or look for another job? More broadly, am I naive for expecting my wages to grow with my value? Or is the elimination of raises and cost of living adjustments just the reality of employment in 2019? Thanks! No, it's not the reality of employment. Your dream job is not in fact a dream job because your company sucks. Here's what not giving out merit raises means. As your contributions to the company increase, you won't be compensated accordingly. When you've been in your job for a few years, they're going to be paying you for the value you brought to the job in the first few months. If everyone enrolls similar to yours, starts at roughly the same salary, and stays at that salary, you're going to be paid the same as the slacker on your team who barely scrapes by. Unlike with raises, which become a fixed part of your salary, your company can decide at any time not to do those small, variable annual bonuses. When you look for a new job, if you encounter a company that pegs their offer to your existing salary, which is BS but still really common, you'll be at a huge disadvantage because your salary will be out of date with your value. Most importantly, your company so devalues its employees' contributions that it doesn't think your value increases over time and doesn't think it needs to pay you for that. Here's what not giving out cost of living raises means. Your salary is going to decrease in real dollars every year. You'll have less buying power 3 years from now than you have now. Not only will your company not reward you for performing at a higher level, they're actually financially penalizing you. In this graph, you can see that as salary increases, it generally keeps up with inflation and cost of living. But if your salary stays the same, inflation starts to outpace it and your buying power decreases. You are not naive and you are not an entitled millennial, and please toss that phrase even if you're using it ironically or to self-deprecate. Y'all were never entitled, and let's not play into that narrative. But if you otherwise like the job and give it some time before you decide that, there's nothing wrong with staying for a couple of years. You wouldn't ask for a raise in your first year anyway, and an additional year without a raise isn't outrageous. But after 2 years, I'd plan to start looking for a company that doesn't devalue its employees this way. Good luck!